Hello everyone, it's me, Selina from Vintage Gaudi, and I'm here with
Beate.
From the Think Pink store. And today we have something special for you because we are doing a comparison. We are doing a special comparison. You all know that I have received an original Bild Lilli from my boyfriend for my birthday, but not only that. Beate is a happy owner of the very number one Barbie doll. So we are doing a comparison between Bild Lilli and her number one Barbie doll. We are looking, are there similarities, are there differences, and which differences are there? So there will be quite a fun video. Now you're probably thinking, why are we doing this comparison with a random doll? So what has Bild Lilli to do with Barbie? We are going back in history. So Bild Lilli was created in 1955 till 1964, I guess. So she was existing before Barbie, actually. So the first ones came out before Barbie number one. What was the reason? So Ruth Handler, the co-founder from Mattel, came up with an idea to create a doll for her daughter, right? And but she was missing the final touch to create this doll. So how should this doll look like? What proportions does this doll need to have? So they made a trip from the US in Europe, and then somewhere they saw a Bild Lilli in a display.
It was exactly in Switzerland.
It was in Switzerland.
In Lucerne.
Yeah.
In a tobacco store, because Bild Lilli was not a playline doll. Bild Lilli was a souvenir doll for Bild magazine. It was a newspaper from Germany, and there was Bild Lilli as a comic inside.
Yeah.
And many people ask the magazine, would you do a doll for us as souvenir? This Bild Lilli is very funny and looks like Brigitte Bardot.
Yeah.
To the former times.
Yeah.
And so the newspaper created a doll, a souvenir doll, not a playline doll. Yes. Andrew's handler came to this tobacco store, saw this doll and thought, ooh, this is interesting.
Yeah.
This is a fashion model.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
yes.
this is a grown-up doll and you can redress her. Oh, why not take some? And so she bought not only one, she bought 5, 6 of these dolls and brought it back to the US. And what happened is she showed her daughter these dolls, and she was amused because she can redress it, and she can think, oh, I'm like this doll when I'm grown up, I can redress me and so on. But her husband was not so amused. He said, this is not something we should produce. But years of work should discover that he did.
Yes.
And so 1959 they performed the Bild Lilli.
The Barbie.
The Barbie.
Number
the
one,
Barbie.
yes.
After Bild Lilli.
After Bild Lilli, as a kind of an example, so, or an inspiration also for the Barbie number one.
Yes. But when they did that, the magazine Bild recognized, oh, they do something similar like us.
Okay.
And so they said, when you do that, you have to buy the rights from us.
Yeah.
And so they sell the rights to produce this doll.
Yeah.
And Bild Lilli was the last production, I think it was the early 60s.
64,
was gone, never produced in Germany anymore because Barbie is on the market.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She took over. She kind of pushed aside her inspiration doll from the market.
Yeah, because the magazine thought this Barbie will not rest as long.
Yeah, that was a mistake, obviously.
Yes, of course.
Of course. Yeah. So now, I guess we are starting with the comparison. So Beate will show you her number one doll.
Yeah, of course. First of all, the box is also important. This is the number one box, look like. And what is important, it says teenage fashion model.
So
You see
maybe
that?
you can
Yes.
see it.
I hope you see it. And on these boxes, you will not discover that is written on ponytail or bubble cut, because in that time it exists only ponytail Barbie. Yeah. And therefore it was no need to write on which Barbie you have inside, because it was a ponytail.
It was obviously there was no other doll.
There was no other.
Then ponytail, and it is written on the box, or for the number 1 boxes it is not written on the box
Right.
which doll it is. It is just the box number.
It's just a box, and you see here the gay Parisian and the first outfits, and also outfits who are never will
Never released. Oh wow.
This outfit is never released, and also this swimsuit is never released, and also this orange one was never released. And that time, there are reproductions. They have it, but not the original
Not
ones.
the original. Wow. Okay.
That was on the
No
box.
idea.
Sadly, it is not so, but therefore this one is very famous and very expensive.
Yeah,
That
the
was
blue. What
the
is it?
Parisian.
Parisian.
Yeah,
Parisian.
that was the very, and is till now the very expensive one.
Fancy one. Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
So you are excited to see?
Yeah. Are you?
So we open and
my
ba, 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 ba.
goodness. Oh.
You see a number 1 Barbie, right?
Yeah. Maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
So,
What do you see, Selina? What do you think? What is the most interesting part of this?
I think she has very much similarities with the Bild Lilli, especially in her face. So the face and the eyes are so incredible. Do you want to know that?
We can compare it.
We can compare it. I'm not sure if you can see it, but you have to trust what we are saying. So here we got Bild Lilli, who has, let me just check if there is any focus.
Yes.
Yes, now you can come closer with your doll, and then it should focus her too a little bit. So now, now this is what we want. So here we can see number 1 Barbie, Bild Lilli. Bild Lilli has also this kind of side eye look in her eyes, so she's looking on not directly into you, and that is also what number 1 Barbie has. What I think is similar, also a little bit the eyebrows, but the eyebrows from Bild Lilli are super thin, and she has like the Barbie number 1 has like a little hinge in the eyebrows.
Yeah,
Is it right?
yeah,
So a little curve in there.
It's not a curve,
this
it's more a peak.
Or a peak, yes,
because it
absolutely.
was hand painted in Japan, and in the former times it was a really nice beauty effect.
To have this peak.
They want to more focus on the face, and you look like more at the face when you have something to see, and the peak was very interesting.
Okay, this is interesting. Right? So of course also the ponytail took over a little bit, so she is also a ponytail.
Of course.
So but that was, you cannot say that this is a copy from Bild Lilli, because back then ponytails were on Vogue, so like
it was
a
in
fashion.
the early 50s. It was petticoat and ponytails, and this is why they have the fashion dolls.
Exactly. So that's not something they copied from Bild Lilli.
No.
It was basically just the fashion back then. What do you think is similar to Bild Lilli as well with the number 1?
Yeah, when I put out my doll, you can see the hole in the feet also. And this has Bild Lilli also, because they have a stand and they fix it on this. Yeah. And Mattel did the same. They looked how Bild Lilli was fixed to stand.
Yes.
Then Bild Lilli has the hole here, but she has the shoes
Painted on.
fixed
Fixed shoes.
and Bild Lilli has no fixed shoes.
Number 1 Barbie.
Number 1. Bild Lilli.
It's confusing.
You see how similar they are. Okay, Barbie has this also not, but she has the shoes. And here are the shoes. And
Separate shoes.
the shoes has holes. And I will show you the shoes. They are also very expensive in the meantime when you have the original number 1 shoes. And look, this is what you see at the open toes. This is the hole.
Yeah.
And for that, you have this special shoes because Bild Lilli has the hole in the shoes.
Yeah.
Number 1 Barbie has the hole in the shoes.
Yes.
Also, Bild Lilli has the hole in the shoes. It's the same. Therefore, we have both with this.
So here we go with the holes for Bild Lilli, and these are the holes for number 1 Barbie.
Yeah.
So they basically had like a stand with like metal kind of sticks in there to put the doll on the stand, and that's why her shoes have holes.
Yeah.
So you can display her with shoes actually.
Yeah,
I mean,
of course.
That's great. Doing holes in shoes.
Yeah, but
cool.
The thing is later, because Barbie is heavier.
Yeah, she's heavier than Bild Lilli.
She's heavier than Bild Lilli. And they discovered that this stand is not very safe for Barbie because when you do it often, she skip. And so there will be a performance for that. Yeah. And then that we will show you later.
We will show you in another video.
Yes.
What changes between one and the next generation of the Barbies.
Yes.
Exactly.
Of course.
What do we have any differences? What is difference from Barbie number 1 and Bild Lilli?
The difference is of course the heavy body.
Yeah.
Heavy vinyl body.
Vinyl.
We have here. And we have here strings inside. There are rubber bands inside, and bands. Here is nothing like that. This is a new construction they did for Barbie, and of course the difference is she has no earrings painting.
Oh yes.
Bild Lilli has earrings painting. Yeah. And also the other difference is you have this not with shoes. You have the
painted on shoes
with shoes. And also the lips are a little more wider. Bild Lilli has more
kissing
face.
Yes, a duck face.
Also this. And also the eyebrows are the difference.
Yes. As we mentioned, with the peak in there a little bit.
Yeah. And if you see at Barbie, she has bangs.
Yeah.
And Bild Lilli has no bangs. She has only this here. This is the little curl.
Coquette curl.
Yeah. That is the difference. You can check and see.
Yeah. What do we think? Is like Barbie number 1 kind of 50% of Bild Lilli, or is there less or more similar?
I would not say in percent, but I would say it's she's the mother of Barbie.
Yeah. That's true. I always say in the videos she's like kind of godmother or something from Barbie, the inspiration. And you see there are similarities in kind of also the size. I mean, she is, or are they kind of, no, she's smaller, or?
It's because the heels.
Because of the heels, but otherwise the sizes of her
is really similar.
Yeah. So they copied kind of the size of the doll because it's a handy doll, easy to dress and undress for kids and children. The fashion, of course, that was fashion back then, so you cannot tell they copied the ponytail and the side-eye. That was just like back then, but I guess she kind of inspired them with the eyes, because we don't have rooted lashes, we have painted on lashes.
Yeah.
So that's kind of similar, but it is not 100% the same doll. That's of course also. No. And as Beate mentioned, the number 1 Barbie doll can move a little bit better, and she has strings, so I can basically take off her arm and click in back. So that's differences. So yeah, I guess she was not this doll is not a replica of Bild Lilli. She's an own doll, an own creation, but had a Bild Lilli as an inspiration.
Yeah.
So kind of
I would say you need inspiration to make things better, or a new generation.
Yeah.
And Barbie was the next generation of Bild Lilli, because she was made for kids. She is not made for souvenir. She was made to play. You should play with Barbie and do your dreams come true. And I think that was the success of Barbie. Souvenir dolls are nice. You know it when you go to the Black Forest or somewhere, they have souvenir dolls. But you do it in a display or in your wardrobe or wherever.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
this doll is for your life. You play with her, you like her, you love her, you dress her, and you do everything with Barbie. And this was a nice doll, but just for look at for adults. And this is for kids, and this is why they have more success with this doll.
Yeah, and that's probably also why she's a little bit heavier. I guess for the kids it's easier.
Yes, she must be
more
handy.
Robust. So
you have to throw her in the something.
Not doing with that.
No, not doing with that.
But yeah, that was the meaning back then. So kids take them outside, playing outside. So she has to be rough a little bit.
Yes, and no one thought that we collect them today.
Yeah.
It was a play doll, and everybody thought, she must be good for kids and good for playing, and then it's away. But today we collect it. And it's very expensive.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. So this costs a fortune. This also is a half of a fortune. So that's really, really... But it is still interesting that, I mean... Literally everyone knows the Barbie #1, and so the iconic Barbie, but that this doll, Bild Lilli, also is quite expensive in the pricing. So that's kind of fascinating. Of course, they did not produce many of her, but somehow people do recognize, wait, she looks kind of like this doll. So prices for these dolls are going really
high.
Yeah. Okay, maybe because also she's a 50s till 60s doll. Yeah. But it's interesting that, also for a doll that basically is not Barbie, prices are quite high for them.
I think collectors are like everywhere crazy. They want to have to start from something. When you have the early beginning of something, you have the whole history of Barbie. And this is why people collect also Bild Lilli. And go on with Barbie collecting. Many only stay in the 60s, but me, for example, I go on because history and time of Barbie is not ending. It goes on. We have more Barbies and more stuff, and this is why it's interesting. You see, every generation has its Barbie.
That's true, yes.
And everything is very special. And this is what I think is amazing, to see what every age of Barbie brings with it.
Exactly, yes. So also, I mean, when you're telling I'm from the 80s, then you recognize the 80s Barbies. When I'm from the 70s, you recognize 70s Barbies. So each kind of decade probably has their own specific Barbie line. So she was representing kind of the fashion back then. So 60s dolls look totally different than now 2000s dolls or something like that. So every generation grows up with a kind of own version of the Barbie. So
it is. And this is the fascination of it.
Exactly.
It goes on. And so we hope it will go on a long time from here. We will see what comes in the future.
We will see, yes, what they bring out. What maybe new creations, because there are some rumors with the Odile face or kind of new dolls with the Odile face. That's kind of interesting because we long had this Millie face.
But I asked this year, I was on a convention in the US, and we asked the designers, and they say the regular playline face, middle
Lily
face,
face.
will stay. It's not gone, but for collectors also the other face will more come in the front.
Okay. So we can be excited for new things.
Yeah.
As always, as in history of Barbie, there was always something exciting.
Yeah.
And something representing that decade, I guess. So really fascinating.
So as we have, as human, we also have special faces, and also Barbie can have special faces because Barbie is alive because we are alive. No Barbie, no humans, and this is the connection between.
That's right.
This is a mini me.
Yes, absolutely. And I mean, even then, when she came out, she came in a blonde version as well. Right? And,
brunette and blonde.
Brunette and blonde. I mean, that's also great. So it was not always blonde. It was brunette and blonde.
No, this is a mistake when people say Barbie has to be only blonde. No. She has any hair color. Later they did also the red ones and different shade of hair. When you go in the history, they have done pale hair, they have darker hair, they have also black hair. This is a mistake when you also think Barbie has not only to be blonde. This is not correct.
No, so she got also brown hair.
Look, like us.
So Barbie is literally for everyone.
Yes.
So I mean, you find your mini-me.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. That's it. Anything else you want to say about number one?
About number one, it's amazing. If you have one, it's more amazing. If you don't have one, don't be sorry. It's also a pleasure to have any kind of Barbie. It's not only how much worth it is the passion you have. When you have a passion for Barbie, go for it. It doesn't matter how expensive a Barbie is. This is not my ambition to have an expensive Barbie. It is by luck when you have one.
That's it.
But when you like Barbie and you're collecting Barbie, collect what you like. This is the aim, not what is the most expensive. That is not the aim.
No. So you must also, when you are collecting, it must kind of make you feel happy.
Yes.
So it's not always, I need the most expensive doll, so otherwise all the people think I'm a poor collector or whatever. So it is collect what you make happy. That's in every collector. If you are collecting paintings or whatever, collect that what makes you happy. No matter what other people are saying. So it is also great to have a Bild Lilli number one Barbie in your collection, but that's not a must. So if it makes you happy, if you really want to achieve that, it's possible, but you don't have to if you don't want to.
This is what we want to say to you. Don't feel pushed to have expensive Barbies. We just show you the difference.
Exactly.
This is what is interesting. We want to show you the facts. We want to not show you, oh, look what I have.
No, that's not our intention. So
no.
we are kind of lucky to have them, but we do not want to say, oh, we are something better because we have now these expensive dolls. Absolutely not.
No.
We're just comparing how they came together, how the story, the history.
The history is the interesting fact.
That's a kind of what we want to say, and I guess we have found out a lot of differences and similarities. So we got like a godmother. She kind of looks also a little bit older than Barbie, right? So she was made to be a teenager.
More fashion teenage
model.
And she was more a grown up. A woman.
I think that you can definitely see that in the faces. So when you show the faces next to each other, so maybe we got the focus a little bit. So let me put her curl a little bit aside. So she looks definitely kind of like a woman and grown up, and she's a teenager. So could be the mother of her. So perfect.
So thank you.
Thank you so much. I hope you really enjoyed this video. Please go check out more videos on my YouTube channel. Follow me on Instagram. Everything is linked down below. Also link Beate's shop down below. And you can also follow Beate on...
Yes, of course, on Instagram, Barbie of the Day, and also on Facebook, Beate Rau.
Perfect. So thank you so much, and we will see you soon. Bye.